Yeah. Hi friends, this is Ramu from Usmania University. I entered into the PSSM society in 2001 by a book name is Buddha Pyramid Dhyana Kendram. In that book, I found how to do meditation, and I read a lot of experiences of the senior most pyramid masters. I impressed a lot, and I found all the answers to my questions right from the childhood I have. I asked many questions to a lot of people, but I didn't get satisfactory answers. Now, when I entered into the pyramid spiritual societies, so then I started doing meditation, Anapanasati meditation. With the practice of meditation, within 30 days, I cured my back pain completely, from which I have been facing a lot of troubles for last 6 years before I entered into the meditation. So I verified that I scientifically proven myself. So any diseases without medicine, using meditation, we can cure. Even a big chronic diseases also, we can cure with the help of meditation. So right from that time, I started meditating along with me, and I started teaching right from the first day. I started teaching meditation throughout my village and surrounding villages in Mahabubnagar district also. And by reading a lot of books, I started researching on the astral traveling. My favorite subject, astral traveling. So when I read You Forever book, the book written by Lobsang Rampa, so in that book, I have read all the process, how to practice astral traveling and how to come up physical body, out of physical body, how to travel in the astral body. So when I practiced it completely within 20 days, I started coming out and controlling my astral body. I have seen my physical body from my astral body, and I flied through the meadows and on the oceans, and I tried to pass through walls. I experimented each and everything with my astral body. Then I verified that there is another body in my physical body. So without physical body, we can live. So what is the statement given in the Bhagavad Gita? Aham Atma means I'm not body. So I've scientifically proven myself coming out of my physical body with my astral body. So I experienced it with practical, and right then I didn't look back, and I started teaching continuously. In 2008, I entered into the Usmania University. So 2008 onwards, I started to conduct 41 days classes in the Usmania University, and nearly 200 to 300 people used to come, and regularly they used to do meditation in the 6 o'clock morning. And for the last 3 years, we are conducting certificate sessions on a particular syllabus on the spiritual science and meditation. Now, Jnana Usmania Foundation is started last 3 years before, and now we are uh, we are looking for going through all the universities and spread the same spiritual science knowledge throughout the world by conducting the sessions on meditation and spiritual science in the universities. So this is my introduction, and I have came lot of experiences in meditation. I overcome my fear of stage fear and inferiority complex. I cured my diseases, and I got a self realization. What is the real life and what is the purpose of my life? And I am able to balance my emotions. So I became more emotional fitness. So this is I want to share with all the people who are suffering from the life. So many problems are facing, this world is facing many problems. So when we teach this meditation to these people, we will make them to overcome and become happier. So this is my introduction. Now today I would like to take the topic on thought power, and what is the thought power and what are the uses of studying this one. What is the dynamics behind the thoughts. Is there any relation between our real life incidents and thoughts? All this I'm going to discuss in this session. Yes, we will start the topic of thought power. Yeah. When we come to the thoughts, and in average, a normal person thinks at 60,000, around 60,000 thoughts per day. But we can think that 60,000 means 60,000 different thoughts. No, a person can think only recurring thoughts only he thinks. That means same thought we think again and again, 10,000, 10 times, 100 times, about a fear, about a failure, about a disease, or about a person. We think different thoughts, maybe 20, 30 times, maybe 20, 30 times one thought. So this is called recurring thoughts. So throughout the day, we release the thoughts and we receive the thoughts. And we have a question here. What are the thoughts really are? Is there any reality? Is merely thoughts? Is there any dynamics? Is there any formula regarding to thoughts? Yes. And we can also ask one question. Where are the thoughts or all thoughts are coming from? Is there any source in our brain? Is our brain is the generator of thoughts? Our mind? No. Our brain is just a receiver and a transmitter of thoughts. And are existed in the space. Infinite number of thoughts are there in the space, in the universe, everywhere in the universe. For example, in the physical plane, in the three-dimensional world, in the space, in the between of the space of the planets. So infinite number of thoughts are there, already existed. Just we are receiving the thoughts. We are not generator of thoughts. The origination of thought is not unknown up to this. How thoughts are originated, we don't know up to this. Even quantum physicists also not able to predict about this. So first we have a thought about the infinite number of thoughts. And what is the thought actually? Quantum mechanics is saying that one thought is nothing but an electromagnetic wave. An electromagnetic wave. Wave means some wave has some properties. For example, frequency. Wave has some frequency and wavelength, an amplitude, and certain amount of energy. So these are the properties of waves. So when we compare electromagnetic wave to the thought, so by the analogy of this one, thought also same properties. These properties also applied for thought. That means thought also have frequency, thought also have wavelength and energy and amplitude. So then what is thought can do? What can do thought? A thought is carrying some energy from one point to another point. What is the real function of a wave in a physical sense? For example, water waves, sound waves, light waves, these type of waves are there. And what these waves are doing? These waves are transferring and carrying some amount of energy from one point to another point. So thought also doing the same process. When we receive one thought from the universe, when our brain receives, because it is a receiver of thoughts, so it receives continuously thoughts from the universe. That means thoughts are coming to our brain. Thought carries energy. So our brain is receiving some amount of energy. When we get an idea in the form of thought, we are receiving some amount of energy because thought is an electromagnetic wave. Right. So when we transmit a thought into the universe, we send always continuously many type of thoughts into the universe. So we are receiving the thoughts simultaneously. We are transmitting the thoughts. That means we are receiving some energy and we are emitting some energy from our brain. And what is the difference between brain and mind? So there is a difference between brain and mind. Mind is an abstract thing. We can't touch it and we can't see it. Just we can sense it. And it is a collection of thoughts. It's a collection of thoughts. And whereas brain is a physical organ, we can dissect it, we can see it with our physical eyes, we can touch it. So this is the difference between brain and mind. Mind is a software and brain is a hardware. So first, brain contains the many number of neurons. So about approximately 10 billion neurons. One neuron is nothing but a supercomputer. One neuron is a supercomputer. So 10 billion neurons means 10 billion supercomputers are there in our brain. Many scientists, many people, intellectual people can say we have infinite power. Our brain is a supercomputer. Always we used to listen this statement, but it is nothing but it is connected billions of supercomputers. One neuron acts as a supercomputer. But even though that much power we have within us, why we are not able to using this in a proper way? Because our brain is completely not activated. So how much area in your brain is activated? It depends on the environmental and the society you have grown up, the feedings given to you, the training given to you by your teachers, your parents, your religion, your caste, all these things programmed your brain. So brain is activated a little much. Even the most intellectual on the earth, Albert Einstein, utilized his brain 2.7%. Using the 2.7% brain, he has created a lot of sensations in the physics, and he's started quantum mechanics also. He explained relativity theory, general relativity theory, and he also proved that time is an illusion. And even so far, more important, famous scientists also not able to understand this formula. But this much a complicated formula is also composed by Einstein using 2.7% brain. And think about, just imagine what happens when our brain is completely activated. Yes, it is going to be a miraculous. You can do, you can become like a Superman. Recently, a movie has been released, Lucy, Lucy. Lucy. In that, what happens when our brain is completely activated 100%? So the Hollywood people, the director successfully become successful in illustrating what happens, how brain activated 100%. Though a person can do a lot of things, can read electromagnetic waves, can read other minds, can control other people, can levitate other bodies, physical bodies, can disappear from one place to and appear in front of other people. These supernatural powers can be exhibited when our brain is completely 100% activated. But now in the on the earth, only 1% of the people are using our brain in a proper way. And that is also a little percentage. So this is the main theory about brain, right? So brain is the transmitter and brain is the receiver of the thoughts, and thoughts are existed in the universe, right? Here I am going to give one most important formula which is related to thought. So that is formula is given by Gautama Buddha. What he says, all the world is the reflection of your thoughts. All the world is a reflection of your thoughts. So we are creating our own situations, our own incidents, our circumstances, diseases, and the things what we are experiencing right now in this life are completely created by our own thoughts. The statement is saying that you create your own reality. using your own thoughts. And Jesus says, what you think, so shall you become. So means you creating your own destiny through your thoughts. So these people, intellectual and gurus of ancient gurus, are saying that the destiny, what we are experiencing in the current life, is created by thoughts. So we can think, we can imagine that what the thoughts have the power. So this is called thought power. So entirely your life is completely controlled by your thoughts. So this is what said in the Bhagavad Gita also. So Bhagavad Gita in one sloka, yad bhavam tad bhavati in Sanskrit. What is the meaning of this statement? What you feel inside is going to be happen into your physical life. What you feel, how to feel, by thoughts you are going to generating feelings. Feelings are generating from thoughts. So finally, the main key point is thoughts. So we think in a negative way, we think in a different kinds of patterns, thought patterns are there. So what we think, so shall we become. That is a statement we have to keep in mind throughout this session. And depending on this statement, we are going to discuss how to change our physical circumstances. For example, how to heal your body, how to overcome your financial problems, how to heal your relationships, how to make your life more happier, how to reach highest goals in your life. So this is the application of thought power in your physical daily life. So people are 99% of the people are suffering. Gautama Buddha says in Noble Truths, 4 Noble Truths are there. The life is completely suffering because they don't know how to lead life and what are the rules or regulate governing this life. Who is creating? How we are attracting all this situation? 99% of the incidents in our life are suffering related, dukkha related, struggles, difficulties, problems, and breakups in relationships, diseases, financial crises, all the problems. But people are running after all the outside. They are not trying to understand what is happening in their own lives. But law of karma, cause and effect relation, and Gautama Buddha, all these things saying that the outer world is the just reflection of your inner world. What is there in your inner world? Thoughts. So everything created by thoughts. So this is the most important thing. We have to understand what are the laws are governing the thoughts. And if you understand those laws, you can utilize the thought power in a proper way. I will let you know just example. There is a power current in our daily life. Using this power, we are converting into the light, we are converting into mechanical power, we are converting into heat power, we are doing many more things easily by understanding the laws of current. So current is the most powerful source. Using that current, if you understand that current properly, you can do many more things. If you don't understand, by touching that current, we can die. That means destructive way we are using the current. If you understand thoroughly electricity, what is electricity, what are the electrons, how current is flowing, in which material it is flowing, in which material it is not, resistance. So these are the laws we understood. That's why we are able to use power in the current in the daily lives. Using the currents, we are operating lot of machines without any physical effort, so that we improved our quality of life. In the same way, we have to understand the real power of thoughts, the dynamics behind the thoughts. So, and same time, I would like to ask you a question. So, all the people are getting the same thoughts. You can say that, yes. No, the people are not getting the same thoughts because people are getting different kind of thoughts. For example, a director receives a different kind of thoughts. That thoughts cannot be accessed by me. A musician, a player of the guitar, receives a different kind of thoughts regarding to the music itself. An agriculturist receives a different kind of thoughts. And what is the main cause of these different kind of thoughts we are receiving. Why we are not able to receiving all the thoughts? It is completely depending on the area of activation in your brain. For example, one certain area is activated, that person receives only music thoughts. If you want to receive, you can also receive the thoughts by activating the same area of brain. But activation of brain is nothing that doesn't come under this topic. It's a different topic. Now I'm not going to that. So it is completely depending on the area of activation in the brain leads to the receiving of different kind of thoughts. So how many thought patterns are there in the world? Now I would like to explain 4 type of thought patterns. 1, destructive thoughts, negative thoughts, positive thoughts, miraculous thoughts. So these are 4 different kind of thoughts. These are the patterns of thoughts. And all the people on this earth have these 4 type of thoughts, but percentage varies person to person. For example, one person may contain 80% of the destructive thoughts, 10% to negative thoughts, 5% to positive thoughts, and 5% miraculous thoughts. And taking one person, he may contain 0 of destructive thoughts, 0% destructive thoughts, 50% negative thoughts, and 1% people have only 99% of the people, 99% of the thoughts are miraculous thoughts. These people are commanding whole world. They are called leaders. 1% of the population of this whole world is completely commanding the whole society. How it is possible? They have miraculous thoughts. 99% of the thoughts, they have miraculous thoughts. So what is the this thoughts patterns and the relation to the formula given by just now? Gautama Buddha says, already we know, all the world is a reflection of your thoughts. For example, if you have destructive thought patterns in your life, you are going to experience destructive results. Destruction means spoiling our own life, getting diseases, getting met with the accidents, suiciding, losing in business, and breaking in relationships. These are the results of destructive thought patterns. If you have more percentage of the destructive thinking, your life is completely suffering. The main reason in your life you are facing destructions means your thoughts. You have majority of thoughts, or 90% of the thoughts are destructive thought. You always think in a way differently, in a destructive way. According to Gautama Buddha formula, according to Yad Bhavam Tad Bhavati, according to the you become what you think. And ya matihi sa gatir bhavet. Ashtavakra Gita says this. All the statements saying that your thoughts are creating your own life experiences, and it is not depending on your fortune and unfortune. There is no such thing in the world. Fortune is created by yourself, unfortune is created by yourself. So finally, the Vedas, the gist of the Veda, the essence of Veda, you are the creator. You are the creator. You are creating each and every moment in your life through using your thought power. So when you contain majority of the thoughts, destructive thoughts, your life is going to be miserable. So far we have thought in a destructive way and created destructive life. So that many difficulties. Next one, negative thoughts. I don't do it. I don't like this. I can't do this one. It is not possible for me. I don't want to do it. I can't pass in the mathematics. I can't talk on the public show because I have a fear. These type of thoughts are called negative thoughts. By thinking in this way, you are going to get the same results according to the formula. Negative thought patterns leads to the negative results. You are going to attract and you are going to create negative situations in your future life by maintaining negative thoughts. In our mind, we always have lot of negative thoughts. Our reasoning mind doesn't allow to think in a different way, positive way, because we have been trained like that by the society. Our parents, our teachers taught us to think in a negative way because they don't know the power of thoughts, that the thoughts are creating our reality. So negative thoughts leads to the negative results. So now we can understand how much negativity is there in our life, how much problems are there in our life. These situations and these circumstances, these people have been attracted towards you by your own thoughts, destructive, negative thinkings. So if you want to change your life, you have to change the thoughts. That means positive thoughts and miraculous thoughts. When you understand the power of thoughts, you never think in negative way. When you understand the power of your thoughts and dynamics, what are the rules really regulating or governing the thought and creating the physical manifestation and attracting the situations into your life. So positive thoughts. Positive thoughts are the creating positive results. That means I can pass the CA exam. I can conduct meditation sessions. I can teach meditation to all the people. I can give a speech on the dais in front of lakhs of people. So this is the positive thinking pattern. By maintaining this type of thoughts, you are going to attract into your life positive results. Your life is going to be completely changed. In future, you are going to attract some situations according to the thoughts we have in current moment, present moment. In present moment, what type of thoughts we are releasing into the universe is going to decide your future. In this moment, while you are listening this class, you are sending some thoughts into the universe. Out of those thoughts, something is going to be created. That means you are creating right now. And we are not aware of what we are creating now. Because we don't know the power of thoughts. Yes, we are thinking about, I'm thinking just merely, it's not going to do anything in the physical world. It's not a power over the physical life. Our thoughts cannot change our life. They don't believe in. But the quantum physicist and the essence of Vedas is saying that you creating your own life moment to moment using your own thought power. So this is the most important thing to study, not merely read the books about thought power. You have to study it. You have to understand the laws and you have to experiment on the thoughts and then you can verify it. You don't need to believe my words and you don't believe yourself also. But same time, you don't need to condemn this one. You must be a scientific. You must think like a scientist. Scientist takes any statement as a proposal. He never believes it. He don't wants to condemn it. He wants to experiment it. Now, if you want to understand the law of thoughts and power of thought, just experiment it. Change your thoughts from negative to positive. Change your thoughts from destructive to miraculous. You can see the results in your physical life in the future. And also you can examine that how I get the negative results in the previous life. You can scan that at that particular time, what type of thoughts you have maintained in your mind. By seeing, by going backside, you can verify, yes, at that particular time, in that failure, I maintained negative thoughts continuously. I felt more tensed and stressed. I felt stressed. Due to that stress, I maintained destructive and negative thoughts. That's why I got the negative results in that time, in the previous life. So you can see the power of thought throughout the life, right? And so positive thoughts gives to the positive results and miraculous thoughts that leads to miraculous results in your life. Our aim, all the people on the earth, has to become a miraculous thinker. The main aim of our understanding and listening this thought power topic is we have to convert negative to miraculous, destructive to miraculous. So we have to make zero of negative thoughts and destructive thoughts. Just we have to train our mind to think only positive and miraculous thoughts, so that your life is completely, entirely is going to be changed. In this way, you are a creator. But we always used to blame other people, outer circumstances. My political system is not good. My parents have not grown up well. I'm not financially healthy. My diseases are always coming. Problems are always coming to me. We always blaming and judging, because we don't know the power of thoughts. When you understand you are creating your own life with the thoughts, you stop judging other people. You stop the complaining other people. And we have to understand one thing: there is nobody outside to blame who is responsible for our destruction in our life. Then who is the responsible person? That nothing but we are the responsible persons, because we have created our own life. There is a difficulty, you created it. There is a abundance, you created it. By maintaining the thoughts of abundance, continuously you are getting that chronic diseases. That means you are thinking about continuously chronic diseases. You are afraid of problems and diseases. You are taking more care. Ati sarvatra varjayet. You are taking excessive care of your health. That means your thoughts leads to the negative way. That means I don't want this diseases. I don't want cancer. I don't want AIDS. I don't want corona. By saying all this, you are sending the signals about corona. You are sending the signals about cancer. So that's what you are going to get back in the form of physical reality. This is the way we are creating destructive life. I don't want deaths in my life. I don't want this person in my life. This is not a way of thinking. What you want, you have to think about it. You want money, you have to think about money, not debts. You want health, just you have to think about it. You have to send the signals about health, perfect health. If you want to lead a luxurious life, you have to think about it. You have to talk about this. But people, instead of this one, most of the people are focusing their energy and time on what they don't want. But it is not a way. You have to change the sentences. We have to write it down in a sentence positive form, that is called affirmative sentence. For example, if you want perfect health, you have to think about how to become fit. I want to be happy. I want to be abundant. I want to have good relationships. I want to have wonderful knowledge. Here we are thinking in terms of what we want. So here we changed completely and entirely thought patterns in a positive way and miraculous way. According to the law given by the Gautama Buddha, what is going to happen in our life? You are going to create miraculous life, what you want. If you want more money, if you want more health, if you want good relationships, so you have to start thinking in terms of relationships are good. My friends are cooperating with me. I am completely healthy. In any situation, I'm going to balance in a perfect way, in cool manner. I am dealing with all the circumstances in a perfect way. I am the master of my mind. I'm the master of my thoughts. Like this, you have to start thinking. When you start thinking like this, you are accustomed, you are training your mind to think only positive thinking. You are training, you are giving the training to your mind to maintain the only miraculous thoughts. So when you maintain positive and miraculous thoughts, you attract positive results and positive miraculous results. For example, a person is suffering from a diseases. What to think? What to say about diseases? So instead of thinking diseases, he has to stop talking about diseases. He has to stop thinking about diseases. Just he has to change the sentence. Just he has to change the thoughts about health. Instead of that one, he can say like this: I'm perfectly healthy. I have a perfect body, fitness body. I'm enjoying my healthy body. I'm strong and more powerful. My body is stronger and flexible and fit. If you say repeatedly this type of statements, and if you say like, if you think like this, you change the cause, and effect is automatically changed. Cause and effect relation says that outer reality is the reflection. For example, if you're seeing an image in your mirror, there is a red shirt. If you want to change the red shirt, you don't want it red shirt. You want to wear just white shirt. But we are trying to change the red shirt into white shirt by painting on the mirror. Is it possible? Maybe it is possible for temporary time. When you go to another mirror, you see white shirt again. You wonder, you surprise it. Hey, I changed the red shirt into white shirt. Why like this it is happening? You changed the result, but it is not a permanent solution. But what we have to do here, the person who is standing in front of the mirror is the main cause. There you have to change the shirt. Now you can go to any mirror, any number of mirrors that can show only red shirt. So instead of red shirt, it shows white shirt. So if you want to change your life permanently, you don't need to work out outside. That is just reflection, just like a reflection in the mirror. So yogi says, go to the cause, go to the inner world. That is the real source. From that place, originating each and everything in your life, whatever it may be, that is coming from our inner. So go within. That means if there is a problem, we try to manipulate the things in the outer world. If there is an enemy in your world, you try to move him outwardly. But that is not a permanent solution. If you move that person into our life, and another enemy is going to be attracted towards you, because the thought of enemy is there printed in our subconscious mind. Here from we have to remove the concept of enemy. Until and unless you remove the thought of an enemy, you are continuously attracting a person who is going to harm you, who is going to irritate you, who is going to act like an enemy for you. So here we have to change everything. So abundance, disease, healthy life, good relationships, and service, and beautiful career, and money, and all the things what you want in your life: excitement, enjoyment, knowledge, wisdom, spiritual experiences, whatever you want. Just think about it. Focus on what you want. Think about it. Talk about it, and you visualize about it, what you want. But stop thinking about what you don't want. Don't say to anybody about what you don't want, and don't complain about any problems in what are there in your life current position. By complaining, we are thinking about the same problems again, and you are going to attract once again the same problems into your life. So stop complaining the things. If you stop complaining things in the outer world, you stop thinking the negative way, then your thought patterns will be converted into physical, positive way and miraculous way. Adbhavam tadbhavati. What do you think, so shall you become. So miraculous thinkers can think about it like this. For example, Narendra Modi is there. He thought that I will become one wonderful PM, powerful PM, who can attract all the attentions of the other countries' PMs. Yes, this is a miraculous thing. Our Brahmarshi Guruji Patriji has thought that I can teach meditation throughout the world, each corner of the world. Yes, he started the big movement. Now we are seeing this big movement. He has a miraculous thinking. He never thought about it. I'm a single person. I'm a normal person. I can't do it. He just thought it and has done it. This is a science, pure science. Who can apply the formula can also achieve the same results, just like a plus b whole square. On any place of the across the world, a plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. You can also achieve. Gautama Buddha achieved it by changing his thoughts. Patriji achieved it by changing his thoughts. If you have positive thoughts, you can change your life into the positive way. If you want a big leader for the world, then start thinking about in a miraculous way. Yes, I also go to throughout the countries, and I teach meditation throughout the each and every corner of the world. I take the meditation to each and every student of the university students. I taught it, and I started meditation teaching in Usmania University. Now I am doing the same services in other university also. Now I am doing with my thought power. I overcome a lot of problems, experimented it on thought power. I verified it myself. I have become the master of my thoughts. Now I am creating my own life. Then I don't need to blame anybody. I don't need to blame the society, political system, and my parents, my financial backgrounds, and other peoples who have in my life, because I know perfectly. With experiment, I verified it. Each and everything is created by myself. I'm only one and only one person who has to take the responsibility for these things. If I don't want these things in my life, I have to change my thoughts instead of complaining other people. If you want to change your own life, if you don't like the situations currently you have in your life, just start changing your thoughts. So people are always think about, I'm very busy, I don't have time to read the books. If I start reading books, I get sleep, I fall into a sleep. I don't understand this type of knowledge. I can't meditate. I'm not able to control thoughts. So these thinkings are not negative thoughts. How to overcome all these negative thoughts? By practicing day by day, day by day. You can get overcome negative thoughts. And the most important, the powerful technique in the universe, in the world, how to overcome negative thoughts or destructive thoughts, and how to control complete thoughts. There is a beautiful technique, meditation, Anapanasati meditation, which is given by Gautama Buddha. The word is taken from the Pali language. Ana means inhalation, apana means exhalation, sati means being with these two things. The main essence of these three words are observation of our own natural breath. This is the wonderful, most powerful technique. After having a lot of research for 6 years, Gautama Buddha tried each and everything, each and every experiment. The last days of 6 years, in the 41 days, he found the natural, easiest, the simplest way, Anapanasati meditation. By doing that 41 days meditation, Anapanasati meditation, he realized, he opened his third eye and has seen his past lives. He understood the law of karma, how many incarnations he has taken the birth. What is the secret behind all this universe? That is what he wants us to do experimentally, scientifically. So he spread this knowledge throughout the world. Now we are at the moment of in front of Gautama Buddha. That's the meditation we are practicing now. So getting the control or getting the masterism on your thoughts, you will become the master of your life. But what is the way? How to control the thought? Thoughts are more powerful. We don't even how to think. What we are thinking, we are not aware of it. How to control? That's why there is a powerful technique, meditation. So I will explain a little about meditation. There is a definition. Meditation means dhyanam iti nirvishayam manaha. This statement is given by Patanjali Maharshi, is an ancient Indian Maharshi who has formulated the Ashtanga Yoga Margamu. So he gives particular definition. Many people think that Rama meditation, Sri Krishna meditation, Ganapati meditation. Meditation means doing nothing in your mind, making your mind empty. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. What is the meaning of yoga? Chitta. Chitta means mind. Nirodha, completely stopping, deactivating your mind. That means making our mind empty. So when you repeat one chanting, when you visualizing a God, when you're seeing with your eyes, you are activating and your mind is functioning. That is not at all a meditation. And what is the really meditation is, completely you have to switch off your mind and you have to make your mind empty. That is a meditation. By regularly practicing, by meditating, you will become more aware of your thoughts. What type of thoughts I have thinking in your mind right now. If you're thinking negatively, you will become aware by practice. Then you remove it. You, instead of that one, you choose new one. You get the freedom of choice to take the new thoughts. That is miraculous thoughts. So that your life is going to be changed. So using this thought power knowledge and meditation technique, you can change entire life. You can design your own life. You are the director of your own life. But you must understand the meditation and thought power. Meditation means earning the energy. Thought power means creating our own life using this energy. There are two things. One, meditation. Second one is thought power. By meditation, we will become aware of the thoughts, aware of the laws, aware we are connecting the infinite energy which is existed throughout the universe. And using that energy, using the thought power, you are going to create your own life. So this is the thing. So thoughts are, we concluded the session. We have many number of thoughts, and an average, a normal person thinks about 60,000 thoughts, but recurring thoughts, same thoughts, no different thoughts. There are 4 types of thoughts: destructive, negative, positive, and miraculous. And there is a formula: all the world is a reflection of your thoughts. So this means your thoughts creating your life, your thoughts deciding your future, your thoughts deciding your current moment, and your thoughts decided your past. You have suffered a lot by your own negative thoughts. You got the diseases by maintaining the thoughts of diseased. So these are the relation between thoughts and our reality. This is called cause and effect law, or we can say like this: this is the law of karma. What you give out, that you are going to get multiplied. What you think, so shall you become. Yad bhavam tad bhavati, ya mati sa gatir bhavet. All the statements are illustrating only one and only truth: you are a creator, you are a God. There is nobody to create your own incident. Just you are creating it, because you are a creator, you are a God. The main purpose of this life is to realize that I am a God. Gods and other people also gods. This is the ultimate truth. The truth only can liberate you. This is the essence of thought power. If you want to change your life, you have to understand and study the laws of thought, how thoughts are creating the physical reality and manifesting our future life, current situation, and past life. And if you want to get more masterized on your thoughts, you have to practice meditation. So, madam? Hello? So, now we start doing meditation. Now, there are a lot of meditation techniques. 108 meditation techniques are there throughout the world, but the most powerful and very easiest, which is very comfortable to each and every person. A normal illiterate people can do this meditation. So that is the Anapanasati meditation. In this meditation, we have to just observe our natural breath. We should not interfere with the inspiration system. So just we have to focus on breath because our thoughts are completely wandering outside. We are not trained to focus on breath. We are not aware of our breath. Now we are going to become aware of our breath. So taking a comfortable position, closing our eyes, clasping hands into hands, fingers into fingers, and crossing the legs. You have to take a comfortable, easiest posture, which is very comfortable, in which you can sit hours together. This is the main motto. So you don't need to stretch your back. You can support the wall so that it becomes very easy. So main matter is whether we are focusing on breath or not. Yes, this is the time to meditate. We have sat comfortably and closed eyes, clasped hands, crossed legs. Just observe your natural breath. Forget the past and forget the future. Just come into the present moment. Cut all your thoughts and come back to your breath. Again and again, you have to come back to your breath. Just become one with your breath. Many thoughts will come to you about the past and about the future, but this is not time to think. This is a time to make our mind empty. Just become one with your own breath. Breath is the key to access unlimited energy. Make your mind empty. For 10 minutes, we are having inner journey. We are spending our time with ourselves. The kingdom of God is within. So go within by observing your natural, easy, soft, tranquil breath. Just observe your natural breath. This is the time we allotted for only meditation. When our mind becomes empty, a huge, tremendous amount of cosmic energy flows into your body and energizes your body so that every disease is going to be cured. You don't need to go anywhere for meditation. You can do meditation at your own place, at your will, at your own time. There is no any constraints or restrictions. Just observe your natural, easy breath. All you need to focus on your natural breath. You should not take your breath forcefully. You should not stop it. That is called Kumbhaka Rechaka Pranayamam. This is a natural pranayama. The breath is going inside and coming outside. We need to focus how it is going on, how it is coming out. That's all. Simple, easiest method. Last 5 minutes, don't open your eyes. Different kind of thoughts will arise in your mind, but cut all your thoughts and come back to your breath. Again and again, you have to do this. By practice, eventually, you get a state of thoughtless state, a beautiful, peaceful state of mind. That is the state of meditation. You need a patience. Sahana me pragati. With the patience, there is an advancement in your practice of meditation. Just observe your natural, soft breath. Make your mind empty. There is only the breath. Only the breath. Just focus on it. Let us observe each and every breath. Don't leave a single breath without observing. Gradually, your mind becomes thoughtless state. All the thoughts will disappear from your mind. Your mind becomes empty. Then tremendous amount of cosmic energy which is existed throughout the universe will flow into your body. It flows into your pranamaya kosha, etheric body. It will be energized. You get more power, complete health, more concentration, memory power. All these will be automatically increased. These are the byproducts of meditation. Just observe natural, soft, tranquil, tender breath. Nothing else to do. Kindly place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes by removing your hands. Yeah.